on this daily order block for the past days now, failing to break. Look at, we have rejection, and today is just dipping into it. So I would love to see some momentum push to the upside so you can take out these highs. That's what I'm anticipating. But if that's the case, then we need structure to support our direction. Structure to support our direction. Although price may not reach that high, but I think we also have this gap here on the dollar index. That price opened on Monday. Yesterday, then we had this gap. Price was unable to fill it on the dollar index. So we anticipate that price should come back and fill it before we see any move to the downside or to the upside. So this is still valid for us, but we need structure. That, like I said, always use confirmation. Don't trade without getting a confirmation from a lower time frame, especially if your point of interest is coming from the higher time frame. So you need lower time frame confirmation to know if definitely that price is going to hold or that movement is going to hold or is going to or reverse. So like this, we'll be waiting for the New York session, let's say by 1 o'clock, and let's see if price is going to do what we anticipate. So, but for now, let's just be because of the US election, like I said earlier on, you may like you have seen here on the chart already. We don't have too much of volatility. Price has just been stuck here since yesterday, Monday. No much expansion, no much volume. So it's just moving a kind of up and down moves. So that's what we have on the dollar index. Don't forget, each time the dollar index is buying, what you anticipate for the Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, and NZD USD should be that they should be selling. Why? Because the dollar index is the pair, is a major pair controls, and they are paired with the other currencies. So let's look at GU. Let's look at what we have on the GBP USD. All right. All right. Okay. So for the GBP USD, let's move to the weekly and see what we have. Okay. So for GBP USD, if you can see on my chart or my screen, you will see that we have the expansion that we took note of last week. All these moves to this high here, we had this expansion. Price came back to the discount of this move, of these expansions. Price retraced back to fill this imbalance we had here. And price has tapped in, although it has not filled it completely. So, and now we are having a pullback to the upside. And if you check, this is also an up close candle that price has been respecting for the past few past days. Each time price comes back here, you see it weak out. So like I said, today price just pull back again to it. So I will anticipate that price should take out maybe yesterday's high, which is Monday, and you can have a confirmation to sell because the trend here is still bearish. It's still bearish. So this might be just a retracement due to the fact that dollar index is going to buy. GU cannot buy together with dollar index because of it's the base pay, while dollar is the quote pay. So if dollar is buying, then GU should be selling. So if we go down to the 1 hour time frame, all right, like I said, the 1 hour time frame is giving us a nice structure here. So I would love to see these two highs. These highs are very, very clean. These highs are very clean. So I'd love to see price do something like this, take it out, give us a confirmation, structure that is going down, then you can now sell it down to the downside. Sell it to the downside. Maybe during the New York session, because these highs are too clean. These are all liquidity resting above. There are a lot of people, or they anticipated this high to be taken out since yesterday, but I think because of the election in US, that's why price is creating more liquidity so that they can take it out and fly. So that's what I'm seeing for the GBP That's a view on GBP. So let's add Euro USD. I think Euro is also doing the same thing. Let me pull this out. So Euro is also doing same thing. All right. So as you can also see here, we had a long expansion here. Had a very long one. Okay, sorry, let's start from the weekly time frame. Had a very long expansion. You can see from this high, that highest point to this low, price has retraced even more than pull back a lot to the discount. Also tapping into this imbalance here. Then in that process, it took out a low, which is this is a weekly low, and it's a very strong liquidity point. So each time price take out a higher time frame liquidity point, always anticipate a reversal. Always anticipate a reversal because that's a pool of liquidity. So one price tends to take it out, they will reverse. It's just for you to combine it with your structure. Once they take it out, you take note of your structure. A structure giving you a confirmation that after the liquidity sweep, you are going to reverse. One structure now align with that concept, then definitely you can now take your trade. So now on the daily time frame, okay, let's look at the daily first. Daily time frame, we don't have any. I can't see what is actually reacting here too. So let's drop down to the 4 hours and see what is going on there. All right, on the 4 hour time frame, I have the structure here. This is a short-term high that was taken out, and we have a break of structure. Although it's not really clear, let me drop down to the 1 hour. Let's look at it on the 1 hour time frame. The 4 hour is not really clear. So yeah, on the 1 hour, that liquidity has been taken out. So where did price tap in? Price tap into this strong high here. Why? Because it took out liquidity and we have a break of structure. So today, what has happened? We also have this gap for price to fill in, and then we have a sweep and a break of structure. So price has pulled back to this level. So maybe by New York session, we anticipate a reversal to fill this gap here and maybe take out the lows. So, but for now, like I still say, since we have US election today, we just love well I would just love to sit tight and watch how the price the price action is going to play out, because there will be a lot of volatility in the marketplace. So you don't want to be caught up on the wrong side. Even if your analysis is correct, it's just good you avoid some certain news events so that you won't because they might do a lot of manipulation before it goes in your direction. So it's always better you avoid trading during the news. And once the news is done, or once the news is over, you can now look for more sectors to trade. So, but you can do your analysis and watch how it plays out. So that's what I anticipate for this per core Euro USD. So I think let's just look at another minor. Let's look at one minor pair. Let's look at Which pair? GPJPY. GPJPY. Okay. Let's look at GBPJPY. All right. So on GBPJPY, if you notice what we have here, this pair has been in a very bullish trend after this massive fall. We've been having a lot of buys week here. So, and like I always say, premium and discount is very important because you don't want to be buying in this, you don't want to be selling in discount and buying in premium. That's wrong. You want to buy, you always buy when the price of any goods and services is low and sell when the price of goods and services is high. So that's when you make your money. But if you want to buy when it's at premium, then I don't know where you are buying to. Whether you want to buy to premium. So like this, we have gotten to range here. So if I drop down to the daily time frame, and sorry about that, we just tap into an imbalance on the weekly. Just tap into that imbalance on the weekly time frame here. So while on the daily, what we have here is that price came back to where this down close candle here. This down close candle. So price reacted there, and what do we have? We have price trying to pull back again to the upside. So this down close candle, don't forget, in every bullish move, every down close candle should support price to that in that direction. In a bullish move, down close candle should support price to the bullish direction. Then in a bearish move, up close candle should support price to the downside. So now going down to the 4-hour time frame, would have been a very nice buy, and this buy happened last week, or that was unable to catch it. So it happened last week. So I still expect more push to the upside, be around to this area, push to this area because of this high we have here. Expecting more push to that high, or we clear this high. So that's my expectation for the week. But before price, once price gets here, okay, we have a pull. We have another bearish structure here. We have a sweep of liquidity and a break of structure. So if I'm to take a trade, I will likely take a sell if price should come here because it's premium. I don't want to be a buyer in premium. So if price should come back to this area, I'll look for confirmation for a short after taking out this high, then short it back down to this discount. Black line separates our premium from discount, and this line is the equilibrium. So once price should go back to this premium, I would love to get a confirmation and short it back down to discount level. So that's basically the trade analysis that the pair we are going to be looking out for setups this week. But after today's election, I think the major pairs are going to start behaving normal. But for now, they need to be you need to be careful while trading them because the election is not something you should be joking with. It's a very high impact news and it's all day. So let's just keep an eye on those pairs and watch what is going to happen. So I don't know. Do we have any question? Do you have from anyone? Anyone with any question? Can you come on? Can you bring it out so that we can discuss together? Anyone with question? Hello, Idorin, and to market. I don't know who is this. Please, do you have any question? You can You can unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself and speak. So I can hear you. Hello? Do you have any question? During the market, do you have any question? Okay.
No.
Okay, you don't have any question. All right. All right. All right. I hope it's understood. Are you clear? Do you have any challenge apart from, or you have any contribution? Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So I think I'll call on Mr. Godwin to. I think we have an announcement to make so that you can also come up with, in a beginners class. We're having a beginners class, so you can also hear from him as class so that you can join and get more and learn more from scratch. So, Mr. Godwin, please invite you to talk to them, the people.